So, first of all, second of all, 300th of all, I never get on these things and just automatically somebody just starts going in on me. Oh, I got some
Man,
stuff in the background that y'all don't need to see.
it's
That's, Lord, that's some
no rocky
laundry.
talking
That,
robot.
that's some laundry that ain't none of your business. Okay,
You
so
want to blame everything on me.
no, but I do, and you deserve it.
Oh, see, that's the thing. People always want to give you things that you don't really deserve. And you say,
Oh,
yeah, you deserve it. No,
Lord. Okay,
no.
so here we go. You ready?
As ready as we ever be.
And then here's where I get professional. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, he's like, oh, can you do that?
No, keep it light.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I am here with Blue Kimble. His new project, Who is Cheating Who, comes out Thursday, August 29th on BET Plus. Okay, we're not gonna miss that. You also know him from his popular roles on Stars, P Valley, Tyler Perry's Ruthless, and the Black Hamptons, and a lot of different things that he done did in his life. And it's from my understanding that you also were in sports first, right?
Some time ago.
Some time ago. He's like, don't bring that
No,
up.
it was at this point, it was a lifetime ago.
I hear that. Yeah, yeah.
The time continuum keeps going.
Yeah.
Every year, it's further and further away.
Away from that.
People bring it up, and I'm like,
Mm.
that was how many? Damn, like, that long.
hmm
It's wild, but it's a blessing, like I said, to be able to do that, to come from that portion of my life where that was everything that was my life, and
Sure.
now I'm able to do this,
This.
be able to be here with you. So it's wild. It's a wild ride, and I wouldn't have it no other way.
Can you sing?
Can I sing?
I have
I need to know why you asked me that.
because you got that baritone voice. It sounds like you could be a good karaoke partner. I'm just trying to figure this out. It's very.
I can karaoke, karaoke and singing the same thing.
See, that's not fair because it's like if you were to go to Showtime at the Apollo right now on a Sunday and sing gospel, nobody's gonna boo you. So is that fair?
Ooh, they might boo me.
But so
They
they ain't booing you.
might throw barbecue sauce at me.
Okay.
It's funny because somebody I mean, I always get that.
You have a voice like you could sing.
Just that energy because I mean, I'm an entertainer, I'm an actor, I make
Mm,
movies.
mm.
So I guess it's embodied. They go hand in hand. People think just because you're an actor, you're on TV, you make movies, that you should be able to sing. And it's not the case.
Not at all.
Not at all. I am not a singer, and
Oh wow.
I am not Chris Brown.
Let me give you some advice because like I don't know what you know, right? But one thing I can tell you is that you just got to have 3 songs in a tuck. Just there's 3 songs that you can sing.
Ma'am,
Give them that.
I respect the craft. I respect my craft, so I respect theirs.
Oh, okay.
Not disrespect them and say I'm any of that. You don't have to worry about no Blue Kimble album coming out ever.
Oh, so you're not rapping either, I guess.
Ever.
Okay.
And I make
Wait,
look,
but wait, hold on. You're from Atlanta.
I am from Atlanta. See, everybody from Atlanta know how to rap too, huh?
Everybody from the A
Right.
can rap. How about you? No.
I mean, like I said, am I capable of being able to put some rhyming words
You say
together?
I can rhyme the words. That's horrible.
I have no desire to step in nobody else's lane. Let's
No,
just say that.
I respect that. I definitely respect
All right.
that, right?
Do your
Because
thing, rapper. Oh, rapping, do it.
rapping individual.
I'm not gonna come in your lane. You ain't got to worry about me.
No.
Oh, these light skinned niggas trying to come in my lane. Somebody just
Oh,
told
well,
me that's what they said. You light skinned. You know you can
well,
sing.
no, you
What?
brought it up because I didn't bring it up first. You did. I'm
What?
I'm one of the dark skins, so we already like. I'm not saying we got beef, but we just have a very different vantage point. I'm
So,
sorry. I'm glad you said it first.
that's what they said. Oh, you light skinned, so you can sing a little bit. I'm like, what does that
Yeah.
even mean?
No, but you can. That's right. That's right. Because you're light
That
skinned.
is not science.
85% of light skinned people can sing. That is a fact. What's no, it's true.
I
So
just
you're
did you hear that? That was a laugh out loud. I
you're
literally
either not telling the truth
you made me
or
LOL,
or you're nervous.
ma'am. One more time. I cannot sing.
Okay, so let's be semi-serious for a second here. First of all, your social media, you allow it to be chaotic. Sometimes I'm in these gossip blogs just like you. And I'm like, why is Blue Kimble up in here in the trenches, in the muck, talking to us about this nonsense topic?
Right. Okay.
Don't I need you to explain yourself.
No, you said talking about a nonsense
Sometimes
topic.
it be some nonsense, and you be right.
Sometimes there are topics, and you just like, oh wow, you just give a comment and let people know, and then that's the thing, because other people say, oh, that's you're the guy from TV. I can't believe
Right.
you're interacting. See, I try to interact with followers, supporters, because I love if you're supporting me, you following
Mm,
me, I love you. You know
mhm,
what I mean?
mhm,
So I can't give much to you at all times until the
mm,
movie comes out. So
mhm.
before then, have a comment on this nonsense topic that you were just talking.
I can accept that.
You know,
I can
just
accept that. So
trying
then
to
the
interact with my people. I
oh,
love my people.
you love your people?
Love
Okay, so
my people.
are the Blue Kimble fans, do they have a hashtag?
We need to work on that.
We have to work on that. I'm just saying.
These are the things that we were talking about. Some of the like that having a Blue Kimble hashtag for
Mhm.
some of the PR things
Mhm.
I haven't been tapping into.
Mhm.
I'm slick. I'm gonna
No,
talk.
it's
I'm
all good. No, you gotta like no, you're quick on your feet. So I know you
gonna
don't even
talk to Kelly about that.
yeah, Kelly, yeah, she got you on that. I know that for sure. But okay, so I know that you were raised in Atlanta, but I also know that you also divide your time with LA as well. But then
Yes,
you also work in projects with Tyler Perry and so forth. My thing is that from the vantage point of somebody that's raised in Atlanta and that knows it very well, do you feel like you are actually at an advantage right now because of that? Because now you have like Tyler Perry Studios, and that's not too far from home base. What's that look like?
well, yeah, I guess you're kind of good at your job.
Kind of, you know what I'm saying? I told you I clocked in.
That was a layered question. Now I gotta give you a layered ass
I,
response.
I I knew how you were gonna do, so I was ready for this.
No, that's what's up. You answered it yourself before you even finished your question because,
Ooh,
like I said, no, I'm
well,
not.
that was already shade. Okay, Blue, it's fine.
No,
I
see,
got you.
stop. First off,
I
stop
got it.
receiving everything with smoke. I'm not. You got a smoke filter.
I know you. I know. I
No
know. I get
smoke
it.
in my response.
I'm
Cut it
playing
out.
with you.
No, I'm serious. Being from Atlanta is a total advantage from everything. That
Mhm.
is the only reason that I am in the industry
Oh.
now because I happened to move back home to Atlanta. If I
Mhm,
would stayed in Miami where I was living, or if I would
mm,
stayed here in Charlotte, or if I would stayed in when I was in New York, wherever else I was living, if I would not have come back to Atlanta, I would not have fell into the film industry the way that I did, the randomness of it, because
mm,
I definitely randomly fell into it. It was never on my radar. That happened in Atlanta because
mm,
it's starting points of the, like you say, Black Hollywood, which we are to now. It was
mhm,
starting then. Tyler Perry was doing his thing then, and he was, taking over Atlanta back then.
mhm,
I happen to fall into it. So it hasn't changed. It's only heightened, and Atlanta's a totally different city now. You know what I mean? From what it used to be, like I said, the Black Hollywood of the South. It has its tag, and it's going to continue to do that. And it definitely helps. And with that, like I said, my family's here. I come back
that's
home
good.
to Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now, working,
Oh, good, good, good.
filming. And, like I said, a lot of the projects are shipped to Atlanta now. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah,
though they do the branding and the foundations for them in Los Angeles, they
yeah,
pack and ship them to Atlanta to film. So it goes hand in hand. And like I said, that's just a gift and a blessing within what I am doing. So
mhm.
I'm able to be bi-coastal.
But
And
I kind of love that for people though now that everything's not so that it's decentralized and it's not so like New York and LA centric. I love that because I
it's
see people with thriving careers that like live in Detroit. You know what I
no,
mean?
like, and just like we're talking, the game constantly shifts. There's a
Yep.
constant change. When I first came into the film industry, green, it's not the same. From when I
Mm,
first came into the game, it's already shifted and changed to something else now. You know what I mean? And it's reforming, and we're still waiting on the game to be established what it
mhm,
is post pandemic. You
mhm,
know, it's still in its state, and with that, you don't have to be remote, which you used to have to be.
mhm.
Say, hey, you want to be on TV? You
Yep.
got to go to Los Angeles. You won't
Hmm.
be on TV unless you go to Los Angeles or New York, and it's not
Right.
the case anymore. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We got so many streaming platforms, so many other people that are putting movies and content and creating series out on YouTube, out on Instagram, out on anything. Like I said, 10 years ago and beyond that didn't exist.
That's
So,
right.
like I said, the opportunity for you to become an actor now
Hmm.
is a lot more streamlined and easier than what it used to be.
And you.
And I'm not, look, that ain't no smoke. Oh, you think we got it easy? Like I'm talking to the people and whatever,
All
and
right.
some old man and this and that. I'm
Mm.
just saying I have acknowledged what it was before me, before
Hmm.
I even started, and what I had to go through when I first started. It's not the same.
And but you also have the opportunity to develop your own projects. And in
Totally,
your case,
totally.
let's not gloss over the fact that you executive produced 117 years of movie bull ish.
You
Bleep.
can't say that word.
I can. Are you gonna say it? You say it first.
117 years of movie bullshit.
He's like, I'm not running from it.
It's the title of the
117 years of movie bullshit. That's the title.
117 years of movie bullshit.
He's like, in your face,
You,
eye contact.
no, it's it. It's okay.
You
It's
are
not
a
even a bad
character.
word anymore. They
No,
say
it's not. It's
they'll
not.
say that word on Good Morning America now.
No, they will. They will. They won't bleep it out. That's true.
That's where
That's
we've
true.
evolved.
Yeah. Sometimes the little man on the street interviews, I try to be the like, please call on me so I can say it. You know what I mean? But so you've been executive producer now, and let me ask a couple of questions before I get to this executive producer role. Okay. So when you're acting, right? So you mentioned that you've lived in Atlanta, of course,
Yes,
that's where you're from. You've lived in LA for some time, and I think you also said New York, right?
I lived all over this
All
country.
over. You even said Miami.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of these cities, like aesthetics really, really, really matter, right? Like they really do. So when you find yourself in a place where aesthetics can matter, where it can actually be to your advantage, or sometimes it could be to your disadvantage. If you want to be taken very, very seriously, sometimes people will say, like, well, this person's a little too maybe handsome or pretty or too, they just don't have the roughness for the role. And it's a very uncomfortable thing for someone to have to discuss, you
Mhm.
know? And I
Mhm.
wonder for you, like, has that been something where you're like, listen, I'm trying to act, and I want to be the guy that ain't had nothing in his life and this and that. And someone says, well, his teeth too straight. Like, where do you go with it? Where do you go with that? I'm being serious.
I got straight teeth.
I mean, I know I do. So like, I'm
No,
just pointing out stuff that you can't call me out on. I know my teeth straight.
what's up, straight teeth?
What's up?
No, is it like you tapped into and the levels to it, and like I said, the game, the industry, and
Mhm,
what has been pre-established and as law, and and where we are now, 2020 and beyond.
mhm.
And it's crazy to say that 2020 was 5 years ago
That's
almost.
right.
Time is blowing, and we're
Mhm,
still stuck talking about 2020. But no, yeah. So like you said, those things, and for putting it directly on me, not to just be hypothetical abroad. Just
sure.
like if all right, Blue Kimble wanted to be uh playing the Matrix, like you
Mhm,
said, like Neo, and a movie like that, Keanu Reeves, and or John Wick, or this and that. Those roles don't exist for black men. Those roles don't
right.
exist. And what you mean? I want to be a Marvel character. You're not white, you know.
Yeah, very few. They have a
It's
few.
no, and that I mean, I'm just
I know
giving
what
an
you're
example.
saying, yeah, but like the Iron Man of it all, like it's
Yeah,
not.
like, what do you
Yeah,
mean? I want to be Iron Man.
yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
Like
that.
I think I can be Iron Man. They're like, no, you're not
Mhm,
Caucasian.
I'm
You're,
with you on that.
you're not Robert Downey.
Mhm,
You can't be Thor. You don't have blonde hair. So
mhm,
I said the stereotypes and the things that are established and things that we go through and the type of roles that don't exist for people that look like me.
mhm.
When people say, "Man, I love you, Blue Kimble. You're doing your thing. When are you going to be in a Marvel movie?" I'm like, "You think I wouldn't like to be in that?"
Right, like you think I'm just like holding
Yeah,
back? No, I
you
feel you
know,
on that. Yeah.
and people say the things to you, I mean, no smoke, and they're just naive because they're, supporters, they're fans, they want to see you do more.
Mhm.
Why you ain't did a Marvel movie yet, man? Like I didn't show up to the Marvel store that was handing out
Right.
Marvel character roles. You know
I
what I
get
mean?
it. I get it. I get it.
It didn't exist. So that is a thing that we are doing. I am doing. My team and the people that are like-minded like myself,
Mm-hmm.
we want to make those opportunities for us
Mm-hmm.
because we have those stories to tell. We have those narratives to break
Mm-hmm.
and to create that black men can do this, black women can
Mm,
do that, black kids can see me and someone that looks like me or someone that looks like them
mm,
portraying these characters because we can. We can
mm.
do sci-fi. Who said that black people can't do science fiction?
I know. I don't know why. Like, I'm a geek. Like, come on. Like, I love it.
Who told you that black people couldn't do science fiction and that we're not
That
tapping
we're not interested, that we're not into it.
into science fiction? Who told you that? Who told you that black people can't do timepieces and period pieces on this,
Mm-hmm.
on the things? Every movie that we do doesn't have to be involved with AK-47s and crack,
That's right.
even though that was an era of our life that happened.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to tell that story
Mm,
every time. You
mm-hmm.
don't have to have that character in
Mm-hmm.
our stories every time.
Mm.
It doesn't have to about be this story doesn't have to be about J-Bo going to try to get a basketball scholarship. Every
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, no,
ev
no, you're right. There's been moments where that has in our timeline.
every
But
time.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't uh debunk any of
Sure.
those stories because I love that about us. But there's more to us than that. We are
Mm-hmm.
doctors, we are lawyers, we are successful, we are
Mm-hmm.
business, we are entrepreneurs, we are all of that. We are scientists.
Mm-hmm.
Show that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's depict that.
You're a smart guy.
Man, I didn't say that. You said it, so I'm going
Damn
to
it, why did I say it? See, now I gotta hold on to it, you
you
know?
said it. I didn't say it.
Exactly. All
They
right.
they heard you say it, so I'm going to allow that to stand.
I
I
believe it. I
concur.
do.
I concur with what she said. She said I'm a smart guy. I like the way it sounds.
Blue, what is your sign? What is going on with this guy?
Right
What's your
now, coffee and caffeine.
that's your sign?
I'm geeked I'm geeked up, so I can talk to you. But no, I'm a Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn? Oh, so that is that December, January?
January, New Year's, baby.
Oh, you're a New Year's baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, the actual January 1st?
Are you gonna get me something for my birthday?
Well, no. No, you know what? No, 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 no. You know what? No, 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 no. I can get you something. It's not gonna cost me nothing. It's gonna look like it does. Because I got a few things, with some, I got 30. I'm East African, so I have like literally like
We
78
just
jobs.
right, and we just saw all of those bags of throwaway old gifts that you have gotten, and you're gonna recycle them and
No,
give
no,
them
no, no,
to
no.
me.
I got little like I got all kinds of hustles. I got phone
It's
calls. I
it's
can make
okay.
phone calls too.
I'm listening.
I, I'm
I'm
not gonna give you no old bag or nothing,
love.
and nothing
I'm
that
a hater.
I don't.
I'll accept that those recycled gifts in those bags
I
that
don't want you to consume nothing that's gonna hurt you. So of course not. I'm not gonna give you no
I'll
old
take
T-shirt.
recycled gifts. It's the
You
thought.
can't you can't take none of my Marvel paraphernalia. That's like my stuff. Yeah, I'm a fan. So I would never give you that, but I would give you probably like a gift. I would DM you like a happy birthday gift with
D- DMs are gifts. See, remember we just talked about and where we have evolved to 2020, 24, 25 DMs. Did you hear that? A DM is a gift now.
No, oh no, but wait a minute. Okay, so do people DM you like on some like because it happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. I get DMs
Yeah,
on some yo my are the women coming at you like that?
I'm not a big DMer. I
Oh, you're
don't
not a
check.
DM. Okay, let's tell the people because
No, whoa, 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 no. I'm not anti anything. Never
Oh,
anybody
oh,
said
oh, okay. Don't be hating.
nothing. I'm just saying the way that my schedule, my life
Okay.
set up, I don't have all the time to have
And,
Twitter fingers and DM fingers. And one thing, I'm all about meeting people in person.
oh,
I want to
have,
see.
have have you ever been on a dating app?
I mean, I'm just saying, I want to see you. I want to
What?
meet you. I want to feel your energy.
Oh,
That's
oh.
I'm old school. If that's the case, I
What
like
about those pop the balloon shows? Would you go on that?
that. But that's what I'm saying. Digitally, DM
It's
me.
not that ain't gonna do it. Okay.
Because I don't. Catfish was a real thing. I can't trust. a DM. I need to see you in person, love, to show me you're a real person.
Ha-
So
Wait,
that's the thing. So you don't have to worry about me getting in no one's DMs talking reckless and crazy like people. I've seen people talk reckless in DMs, so I don't do that. But like you said, I would rather
have,
meet.
have, have you been catfished?
I try not to put myself in catfish situations.
Right.
I meet
Okay.
you in
It-
person.
you're like, I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah,
this ain't gonna happen to me. Okay, I get
yeah.
it. Okay.
I want to see you in person.
Okay. Okay.
You,
Okay.
hey, then I could be like, oh wow, there you are.
Have you ever seen somebody in person? You were like, oh, hold on now. It's giving. Like, it's different than what I thought from the pictures. Oh,
Yeah, no,
oh, that's good.
that's what happens when you meet people
Oh,
originally.
that's good. Okay,
Yeah,
right, exactly.
yeah.
When you take
Oh,
it
yeah,
back to yeah.
I've seen the those
Oh.
balloon pop games. That's how
Those are horrible.
I thought it was a joke. Is it real?
I think to some extent, some of these people are doing it just to sort of, gain an audience and whatever that they're doing. But I think for some people, it is kind of real. So whatever the case may be, at least for those of us that are consuming it, I'm not walking in no room and like 50 people pop a balloon like I'm
Well,
good. I'm just like,
it's like having Instagram in person and comments. People can comment on you
right.
in person. They're like,
And
"Oh, you ugly, pop. Oh, y'all don't like
right.
your feet, pop.
And
Your
it's like
hair,
it's all good.
your hair's stupid, pop."
Right. And it's all good. I don't
Um,
like I typically I
crazy.
really don't care what people think. I'm a little quirky and like I've just always been that way. So like I'm good with that. But the idea of like walking into like an
Be judged.
environment and it right where it's like
To
this
get
is
judged.
designed for that.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that. I don't
Come
think I
on
could do
here and let us judge you right now.
that. Nah, yeah,
Who's- Who,
ain't gonna
who,
happen.
who signs up for that?
Right. I don't get it. But again, listen, we're just in a different time, So it's very nice to know that, it seems to me anyways that you could probably am I making this up? Let's just say that you may be at the Trader Joe's getting something out the produce section and you see somebody and she look nice. Maybe.
Is this a script? Is this real life? What are we doing?
I'm trying to hook you up.
Keep going. I like it. This sounds cool.
So since you're still in Atlanta, you got to because I went to school in Atlanta. I
Where?
went to school in the AUC,
Where?
Clark Atlanta
Next to
University.
you.
I went to
Close
CAU.
to you.
So you gotta tell me, like, is it still a Kroger's on Cascade? Does that still exist? Can you find love at the Kroger's on Cascade? That's the only real question I have for you.
Is
Can you?
that where you found love at the
Oh,
Kroger on
I
Cascade?
did not. I did not.
Wow,
I did not.
I like that.
Did you?
That's what's up.
Did you?
Shit, you might find more than love at the Kroger on Cascade. Wow. That was hey, I'm just saying that was very specific.
You
The
might find
Kroger on
a co-defendant. You might
it
find yourself subpoenaed. There's a lot of things that
it is
can go
still there. That I don't think that Kroger can be
and
knocked down. It's still
stay
there.
stay off Camp Creek. It sounds cute, but y'all don't. I'm telling you
You
this.
are funny. You're a funny girl.
Okay, but no, let's be serious for just 2 seconds. We got 2 seconds to be serious.
Okay.
So again, I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Serious.
No, with a serious face. So
Yeah.
no, I want to be very serious here because again, you have this where you are constantly working. You are a working actor. It's not easy to be that person that can say that they're constantly, so-called booked and busy.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not a problem for you.
Yes,
But then when you take on the executive producer hat, now you are it's a different type of concern. It's not all about you per se, right? Now you're kind of dealing with operational role,
ma'am.
operating costs. You're dealing with a lot of
Mm,
different things. So what were your thoughts
mm,
on taking on that role?
mm. Like, look at you
I'm
just
just
setting up.
saying.
Mm. Because like this wasn't the first. These are like, I mean, we've been doing this for some time,
Hmm.
and I just felt that it was time to take it to the next level,
Hmm.
and time to present ourselves to the rest of the world with what we're doing, what I have in mind. But it's definitely, like you said, the different hats, the different roles. Coming into it initially, this whole game green as an actor, and then learning, growing, being the sponge that I am. I'm always listening, I'm
Hmm.
always learning, and I'm always trying to evolve because I don't like to be idle. I don't like to rest. I don't like to sit on my accomplishments. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I want to be able to churn more. And that's something Tyler Perry, my boss, my friend, my mentor, which is insane.
That's awesome to say, right?
Right, crazy. And say that, that is insane.
Mhm.
Big shout out to you, Tyler Perry, you big, awesome, accomplished man, black man,
People that know him love him.
black king. He is, for like you just said, people that know him and love him,
Mhm,
is the opposite of what any and everyone think he is. He's
mhm,
such a funny, down to earth, cool dude, man.
mhm.
And it's like I said, it's insane to have that close connection to him. But when he speaks to me, when he spoke to me, he poured into me. He told me, whatever you're doing, do more.
Mm.
And Tyler Perry is the testament of that. Do more. He's like, look at me, look what I've done, and look what I'm doing. I'm still doing more.
So he doesn't even make you shy away from doing your executive producer. Like he's encouraging you being your own boss in that sense.
He
Isn't that
would.
amazing?
Why
Yep.
would yeah, why
The
would
greatest people don't do that. Exactly.
why would he block anyone else
You
from doing
see?
anything in
You
ascending?
see?
He wants you to put a propeller, a motor, a rocket under your ass and go
Hmm.
to the moon.
I
And
like that.
yeah, and it's like I said, to be blessed to get into his world and his presence is just insane. So,
Mm,
like I said, God don't make mistakes.
mm,
And that's why I don't. Even before I had that mentality, but to get it from him and to literally see Tyler Perry doing what he does and the things that he has literally built, like he's like, here, look at this that I built.
hmm.
It's literally unstoppable. It's literally shows you that anything can really be accomplished. So
Oh.
that's the energy that I keep. While people want me and people are asking for me and say, hey, let's get Blue Kimble to come work, I'm able. I'm
Hmm.
blessed to be able to do this. I don't take it I don't take any of it for granted because like I
Hmm.
said, it's a blessing and a privilege to be able to do this when you come to
Mm,
the other side of the coin and you've
hmm.
seen both sides.
Yeah.
To do what I'm doing, to smile with you and to give other people energy
Yeah.
and they support it. Come on.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's a blessing, love. And
No, that's
don't
wonderful.
you try to get me choked up thinking about
I'm like, can I get him to cry a little bit?
hey, because you get to thinking about the journey and you just like,
No, that's wonderful. No,
wow.
I sincerely see that in you.
So that's why I do it. I'm always gonna do it with a smile. It's always
Yeah.
genuine, just like this one. Yeah.
Just
No,
like
I
listen,
said, you talk about the teeth and stuff, but no, it's
you
not.
don't know the work I put into my teeth. I had braces, I done had crowns, I didn't put we ain't playing around here.
Word, but it's real. The energy is real. The love is real, and I love people that love on me and support. And to hear people
Good.
saying that they love what I'm doing and I'm
Aw.
watching this because of you,
Oh,
insane. It's
right.
still, and I've been doing this for some time now, but
Right.
still, it never gets old.
It never gets old.
Still blowing me to this day.
Mhm.
It's
But okay. So let me put you in a situation because I ask people this sometimes. Like you're minding your kind of your business. You're quietly having brunch with a few friends or whatever, or whatever, and a few people just storm your table. Is there a right way, do you think, or a right situation to approach somebody?
it all depends. You know,
Right.
I'm
That's fair.
I'm receiving. Like I said,
Okay.
it's levels to everything. There's all these questions that you ask me have no yes or no, right or wrong.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You are always asking nothing but loaded uh,
Okay.
levels. You know what I mean? Everyone's different.
Hmm.
What goes for me, Blue Kimble, and I'm receiving,
Sure.
that doesn't go for the next entertainer, the next actor, the next singer, or whoever. They could be and they say, don't come in my space. And they have the
Mm.
right to say that. That's
I
their
find
right. That's
that.
their preference.
Go ahead.
It's always, like you say, a way to do everything. You're
Yeah.
out in a setting, like you just said. You're out in a setting. It depends on the setting, what you're doing.
Sure.
People just and if you run up drunk at obnoxious, blah 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 blah. Look, hey,
Right.
everybody, look, it's that light skinned mofo from TV. Like, what are we doing?
Right, right, right. We're not doing
What,
that.
what
Yeah,
are we doing? They're like,
yeah.
what do you want from this? What are you
And
trying to
and
get?
then you
But when
you
people run up and they say, "Hey, I know you're eating. I know you with your people.
sure.
I love what you're doing. I love your show. I love this. I love that." Then that is going to get you whatever you want. Pictures,
Mhm.
videos, uh, invitation to a party. Because
Okay.
the
Now
fact
they
that
know.
yeah, no, I'm just saying that's how
Right.
you disarm. someone that
Sure.
doesn't want to speak, or they are the celebrity, the entertainer that's pushing away. You
Mhm.
disarm them by letting them know that you appreciate what they are doing. And after that, they'll give you whatever you want. You appreciate their work, you love their work, or
Mm.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I gotta let you know I'm a fan and I
Mhm.
want a picture. They'll give you whatever you want.
Right.
Instead of saying, "Hey, everybody, look, it's that TV dude. He over here trying to sneak in here. We see you, TV dude." What happens? It
Like, it's the BP. Why is you dragging this? Like, leave him alone. He trying to get some regular and let it like the rest of it.
no, everybody's a regular person
So,
until they
oh,
until you make them that they're not.
right, exactly. And sometimes that's right because we can all have explosive moments. It's like, you don't know, once a person's had it up to here, we don't know what we're getting exactly. And that's when we get those bad
Because
moments and it
you
becomes
never know
that
what people are
person's,
going through.
it
You never
becomes their whole personality, which is very unfortunate, right? Say those
it's
little
not
small. Mhm. So then let me ask you this. You're in Atlanta right now. You're saying this is where you grew up. You know a lot of folks. It's some folks that didn't know you since like second grade. Everybody can't come.
oh, big time.
Everybody can't come. So, what's because it's a different type of navigation now because when you're in different places, let's say if you did a movie in Vancouver, you don't have to necessarily deal with the element of sort of like, well, I was there when you was, eating the cheese off of this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what's it like when you have to sort of like figure out like whether or not a friendship is for you at this moment in time? Like, and because again, you've had different acts in your life that kind of put you in the front stage. So what is that like?
It's a constant navigation,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have to understand when you growing people, whether
Mm-hmm.
you're young or either people that are already grown and mature. You have to understand everyone can't be on the bus.
Does it make you feel guilty though?
The word is survivor's remorse.
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Survivor's remorse is real,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
can't allow certain things and certain situations to anchor you mentally, to
Mm.
your spirit, to anchor your emotions mentally, physically, spiritually. Because you can, if it comes to that, and you get to thinking on this or that and that. But like you said, someone from second grade, we were
Happens.
we were kids.
Right, right, right.
We were kids. You think I owe you something from when you let me borrow a quarter in fifth grade?
Right, right. I mean, it happens, people are really on that.
You telling me that I owe you now because you bought me a cookie in middle school the day that I left my money? So, like I said, like Kobe said, were you with me when I was shooting in the gym?
Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, there we
These
go.
are the things. Were you with
Yeah.
me when I was down bad? Were you with me when I was broke? Were you with me when I was
Mhm.
struggling? Were you with me when I gave up everything to chase a dream?
Mm,
You showed up when the dream was real.
that's right.
Because when the dream was orchestrated and you told people like, "Hey, I'm gonna chase this dream," they told you you were crazy.
Of course, they're always gonna say that.
They told you were crazy. They told you you
Yeah.
would never do this. They told you you would never accomplish. You'll never be on TV. You'll never do that.
Mhm.
You will never make it. But
Mhm.
now that the dream is real,
Mhm.
oh, now I'm fake.
Oh.
Now I'm fake. Now I'm phony. Now I'm
Mhm.
this and that to the
Mhm.
third. So it's levels to everything. And you have to have a strong mental for yourself, your foundation. And during this game, because the industry will chew you up. It's rough.
Yeah, I know it's been rough, and some people have had a really, really hard
Yeah,
time
oh,
just
definitely.
navigating. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it comes to terms when you see, because like I said, I'm in it now. But when
yeah.
you before, 10 years ago, before I was in it and watching it from afar, and you seeing people, oh man, they're crazy. They on drugs. What's wrong with them? There's so much that goes into this, man. And if you don't have the mental foundation, luckily for me, when I came into it, I was already established
Right,
mentally
you
to
had
a
you had a right, right. Mhm.
certain things, you know what I mean? Being raised in it, like I said, so it's understandable. Being raised in this game in the industry is wild
Yeah,
because everyone is for self. And
yeah.
you think people are have your best interest in mind at time, and they don't.
Mhm. I
They
mean,
don't
your very good friends could be going for the same roles that you
get
are, and at some point
anything. It's so
yeah,
right, and it's so cutthroat. And then
yeah,
you find out that somebody did this, or you heard that somebody did that, or you like,
right.
would they do that?
It happens to everybody, right?
It happens. So, like
Yeah.
I said, you with this game, you have to be able to have a foundation because
Mhm.
it's not a 100-yard dash. It's not a
Mm.
sprint. It is a long
Mm.
marathon, a long race, and it's still going. I'm
Mhm.
still in it.
Oh,
It
that's good, right?
doesn't stop.
So
So
you don't bore of it no time soon.
because it's a world, you got to understand. When I came into this world, it was
Mhm.
brand new. It was different to me. And
Mhm.
place, like I said, coming from sports, you have to find something. Being that I played sports my whole life,
Mhm.
20 years of doing this,
Mhm.
and now it's done.
Right.
That's a void that athletes have, and they have to come over, and that's one of the foundations and one of the things that we're tapping into. You know what I mean? The transition of athletes. What do you do when it's over?
Mm.
When football is over, when basketball is over, when baseball is over, and you've been doing this for 25 years since you was
Right.
5 years old.
Mm.
What do you do now?
Mhm.
That's why so many of them go into coaching or broadcasting because
Right.
that's something that you will still be tapped into the sport.
Mhm.
But so many don't. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what do you transition to? Because it's like that. It doesn't happen when we say, hey, we're going to give you 3 more years and let you coast out, and then we're going to get it, then your career be over. No, it's like that.
It's a snap. Yeah.
Like that. You're chilling, you're doing this, and then somebody say, hey, guess what? You're done.
And in football, there's no guarantee, so you really don't know.
NFL stands for not for long.
Right. You just don't know,
Not too long. It's
Mhm.
over, just like that.
Mhm.
You were this, you thought you were that. Hey man, you're we don't want you no more. We got
I I I think sports is more ruthless in that sense. Like I feel
Mhm, definitely.
like
This
because
is
it's like listen, like let's say well, I'm originally I was born in Chicago, right? And I live in New York now, and I've been in New York longer than anywhere else. But the point I'm making is that like in Chicago, it's a little bit of a small like big fish, small pound thing,
yeah,
small pond rather thing to
definitely.
some extent. But if you take, I don't care where you're from. If you're, let's say you're from St. Louis or any other parts of Midwest, and you go to LA, it can be very, very challenging for individuals who are used to being this really, really huge person at home, and then they come there and it's like there's 1,000 of you, you know.
Exactly.
And I
Yep,
feel like with sports, it's even harder because it's like this guy
it's
is
all the
like,
same.
yeah,
It's the same, whether you're doing it in sports,
right, right,
whether
right,
you're in this film industry, whether
yes,
you're doing it in big business and corporate.
sure, sure, sure,
Here I was the guy. I
right,
was I was the LeBron of this area.
absolutely.
Now you go somewhere else and it's 100
Mm,
LeBron. Now
eh,
you
eh,
have to step your game up
mm,
to be a top in
you
tier
see,
person in that
that's
level.
very honest. That's very honest.
All about the mentality and being
Mhm.
like I said, that's the sports, and that's the same thing. Like I told you, the sports and the industry go hand in hand. Everything that I was doing within playing football and being in sports prepared me for this life now. And at the time, I didn't know it. You know what I mean? You're just doing your thing.
Mhm.
It prepared me for this film industry. And I, like I said,
Wow.
at the time, I didn't know it. Because
Right.
it was never on my radar to be TV man,
Right,
this
right.
man. Like I
Mhm.
said, if you talked to that guy 10 years ago and told him, hey man, you go be
You wouldn't have.
doing the damn thing, I would slap him. No way. What are you
Uh,
talking about? So the fact that it happened and the path, the journey is insane.
mhm.
Like I said, the hard work, the dedication, learning to lose, you know what I mean? Putting the time in, waking up, going to practice, all the things you do, training for football and sports.
Right.
It's all mental. It's the same thing you do in this game.
Mhm.
Classes, honing your
But
craft.
but you see what you're saying too, because I think a lot of times too, people think that like, oh, like I mean, like you hear these stories, and I don't know that I always believe them. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not. But somebody say like, like I was walking down the street and somebody said like, oh, you make a great actor, and like they put no effort into it, and suddenly like I'm in a blockbuster film. But a lot of times, what I hear is people really are putting in the time. They're taking the classes, they're doing the work, right?
No, that's like I said, and people come up, when I do panels or even like people talk to me, Blue,
Mhm.
tell me exactly what you did so I
Mhm.
can go do the exact same thing. So I can be like
Mhm.
you. You can't walk my path, my
That's
any,
important.
any way that it happens is yours.
Mhm.
What happened to me, what I put in, and what the universe and God gave me back. That's how mine happened.
Mhm. It's
I
it's 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 your it's your walk.
That was
Mhm.
my walk. I feel the
Mhm.
universe rewards your efforts. So
Mhm.
everybody's walk and story is the same. So
Mhm.
you can't do exactly what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like that happens. Some people get discovered the randomness. Oh, look at that woman eating a cheeseburger. She looks the part.
Mm-hmm.
That's a one-on-one situation.
Right, right.
That happens. If you're looking that to happen, you might as well play the lottery for the $1 billion too.
Right. That's true.
Which one happens first?
Mm.
That is a one occurrence. It doesn't happen to anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you something, Blue. I think that you are quite an entertaining person. You're actually quite cool.
I try to be. And that's one of the things that has got me to this point.
Look,
Cool and keeping a cool temperament and having this energy.
and listen, I don't lie. I don't make things up. So it's like, as much as it pains me to have to admit that, I think you are a cool person. So maybe I will buy you a gift on your birthday. But listen, my birthday come before yours. No, I come before yours. Don't hate.
When your birthday?
October 8th, I'm a Libra.
That's like next week.
In a little bit, yeah. I get along with everybody too. So, just bring the haters to me. I'll figure it out. I'll get y'all.
I'll buy you a Halloween costume for your birthday.
Oh, do you be dressing up on Halloween?
I've done some.
I've not done it every year. Sometimes I just kind of keep it quiet, but I will get I'll get crazy with it. Yeah. All right, listen, I might find myself in your neighborhood, not on some crazy ish.
Look, I'll send you a DM.
The
Halloween costume.
Exactly. And I'll send you a gift, right? Like the
DM gift.
So silly. Okay. Thank you. I want to thank you so much for your time. It was because this man works so hard. Actually, it was very, very hard. His PR, she's a dope person, and she really was trying to get this put together and coordinated. And he was, people be lying, but he was legitimately busy. Like he really.
Oh yeah. No, and that happens. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That happens that you be lying, or that you was
no both. No. It happens that people be lying, and then I said it happens that you really get busy.
No, it does.
And that's a blessing.
It's a great problem to have, isn't it? It's a great problem to have.
Campaign problem to have, a blessing to have. And that's why I don't ever frown about it. I do it with a smile.
That's wonderful.
You complain about, oh, I'm working, oh, I'm damn busy. Because you're not working and you're not busy, then you go be complaining why nobody ain't calling and asking you to do nothing.
What's your order at Waffle House?
What do I order at Waffle House?
Yeah. I know you're not gonna say nothing. So
you ready? Are you genuinely ready?
I'm ready because I have one.
Ma'am, I ate Waffle House last night at 2:00 in the morning.
Well, I'm sure that's what you're supposed to do when you're in Atlanta.
I'm telling you.
What was the order?
I had a Philly cheesesteak omelet.
Oh wow. Ooh, I haven't done that. I've ordered the same thing for like 20 some odd years.
Which is what?
It is the chicken melt with a double hash, scattered, covered, and smothered. And this is where I get real ignorant with it. Then I'll be like, and let me get
scattered, smothered, and covered.
Yeah, but then I'll be saying, and let me get a Diet Coke. I'm one of those people.
So what you got in your hash browns? Cheese, onions, what?
Cheese, onions. I can put tomatoes in there too. We can do all of that. Yeah. No. But I gotta get it double though, because I can eat all of that.
What you mean? It depends. Are you coming from the club? Where you going? You come to Waffle House after the club?
Are there clubs anymore? Because I don't smoke hookah. I'm not into all of that stuff. I'm a little boring.
Atlanta's.
I know that's the thing that's the governing thing.
No, Atlanta's party scene is the same way I told you. Like the film industry is in the transition and the shift.
Are you a hookah poppy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's whatever. If we doing it, hey, hookah it up. Let's get it. I'll buy everybody a hookah. If that's the.
I just don't see why somebody should be smoking. Like, why is mango flavored smoke being put in my face? Like, it just, I'm over it. Like, I'm just protesting.
Yeah, her pet peeve is don't blow hookah smoke in her face.
I'm done with it. Like, that's where I just draw the line. Yeah.
People love
and I don't do shots.
Cocktails.
Well, okay. So what I've done now, what I've learned is that I'll get really excited with everybody and go to the bottomless mimosas and all that ish.
Oh, mimosas. You a brunch.
All the brunch gang. I'm a girl. So I'm like, hey, mimosas and Bellinis. Yeah, we outside. Like I can totally get in that mode. But then the pictures is gonna be me passed out. So we're not doing that no more. So what I've learned to do, What I've learned to do is I do a 2-drink maximum now when I'm outside. I just do 2-drink maximum. Now, what I do in the comfort of my own home, hey, we don't know.
That's a good rule to have.
You just got to do it that way. That's how I
Two
am. And I drink a lot of water.
2-drink max.
That's max. That's
That's
and,
good.
and I try to stick to like wine. That's me. I'm not saying I'm not been a great at that my whole life.
No tequila.
Oh heck no,
Mm,
tequila and no shots. I told you.
mm. They
What
made they made me take a shot yesterday. While we were
what did you take a shot of?
tequila.
Oh Lord, and you was okay.
I mean, I'm a man. That no,
Okay, my
no,
bad.
no gender bias,
He's like, don't give me no trouble. I'm
no
just
gender bias involved. But yeah, I'm a man. But it's funny. Everything that you're asking me about happened yesterday. I had a shot of tequila while filming, and then left and got some Waffle House.
Good Lord.
I'm just hitting all the bases.
Well, Blue, it seems like you're absolutely living your best life, and I love it for you. You're a very kind and nice person,
Yes,
and
man.
you weren't too hard on me, you know.
Never.
But I was like, listen, I had it for you. You know what I'm saying? I was.
Look at your shirt.
No, but once again, my name is Koku
Talking
Black.
robot.
My name is Koku with blackfilm.com. That's my real name, by the way, with blackfilm.com. And I'm here with Blue Kimble. That's his real name. And his new project, Who's Cheating Who, comes out on Thursday, August 29th on BET Plus. Again, you guys have to watch that. You do know him from his popular roles in P Valley, Tyler Perry's his homie, right? He's like, yo, that's the gang. That's homie right there, right? Love
Big
that.
boss.
That's big boss. But I
the
love you even said he was still the boss, but you still regard him as a friend. And I think that's very beautiful. And it says something about both you and Tyler Perry, which is wonderful. And of course, he's also executive producing a project called 117 Years of Movie Bullshit. Okay, we're about to get to the bottom of this.
Damn.
Well, and then listen, you'll never miss Blue if you look hard enough. And if it's some shenanigans going online, he gonna comment. You're gonna find.
Like I said, I'm not on it, but when I'm on it, and
What do you like?
try to
If it's some real fuckery afoot, this man is gonna.
And you know what's crazy? I think Instagram like got my page banned right now.
Yeah, they call that shadow banning.
Yeah,
So it's right, exactly.
They shadow banned me.
See,
I'm gonna go find my page and see if they can get it unblocked and banned.
Okay, let's maybe we can make some phone calls for you.
What are they messing with me?
Why do you ain't doing nothing? You're just telling the truth. You're just observing like the rest of us, right?
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, are you one of the good guys? Good, that's good to hear. You know what they say about Atlanta guys, so they be saying y'all be just foul out here. Y'all be messing up people's guys. Y'all be messing girls' hearts. Y'all always have. It's what's the ratio, like 5-1? So y'all got so much to choose from. Y'all just mess everybody up.
See, I'm gonna put you on game right
now. Oh Lord. Okay, so how do I make sure that my man stays with me?
I'm just saying. First off, I'm a real Atlanta man.
Oh, not one of the transplants.
Right. I'm a real Atlanta man. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. These guys that you talking about are people that have moved to Atlanta. These cultures and things that you talk about Atlanta that go viral now all over the internet, Instagram. Those are people that have transplant to Atlanta. That's
the podcast warriors, I call them.
That's not real Atlanta people. That's people. Good. That's people from Mississippi and
don't hate on Mississippi. The Delta,
you was like everybody that moved places, they moved to Atlanta.
Half of Chicago's in Atlanta right now, so I can't even.
Atlanta is respectful. Atlanta produce men. Atlanta produce Southern gentlemen. Don't I sound like a gentleman?
Well, if you have
I represent real Atlanta men.
Real Atlanta, goddamn.
Don't be. No. Hey. A real Atlanta man will take you out. He will court you.
What?
He will get you the wine that you said you wanted and make you feel comfortable doing.
Are you sure you're not an R&B singer? Don't lie to me. Are you been lying?
You say you're not sure what?
Are you sure you're not an R&B singer?
Hell no. But we make them too. What you mean? We make them too. You see Usher? That's an Atlanta man.
Usher from Chattanooga. He came up in Atlanta, but he's not
raised in Atlanta.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That's true. Okay, I'll take it.
Chattanooga ain't make him.
Goddamn.
Come on, man.
Blue, you are so fun. When I see you in person, because it'll be it may be a brunch, right? I'll pass you one of my bottomless mimosas, which again
Day drinking.
it won't cost me anything.
Let's day drink. Come
we
on.
gonna do like the 11:30. We're gonna go toe to toe, and I'll film it. We'll
Hey,
just
2 drink minimum.
we,
Not minimum.
no
Maximum.
maximum. We just gonna see. We gonna see
Maximum.
who gets a where, right?
2 drink maximum.
We're gonna see. No, but you've been a lot of fun. I really appreciate your time, and it's been a pleasure.
I'll do it 10 more times. You let me know
Ah,
whenever
look
you
at
do
he is so smooth, y'all.
it.
Thanks, Blue. Have a great one.
Thank you, Miss Carter.
Bye-bye.
Love you all. Bye, everybody.
If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.